going on, David? How's it going? Appreciate you coming in. I'm giving some jigs away to some friends and stuff, so I gotta get some made, some more made. Nice. Jay Fishing? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming in. We got Steel City. What's up, dude? How are you? I don't know if any of you guys have gotten out ice fishing or not. You've been doing good? Good to hear, Jay Fishing. Doing alright. Been just busy working pretty much home. Pretty much during the week. John C, what's up? What's up, dude? Appreciate you coming in. Good to see everyone. I know I've been active less, I guess, but yeah, other people's posts, cool. Yeah, I hear that. Well, my plan is to go fishing Sunday, but was my plan last Sunday too. But the weather last Sunday was a problem. But all right, so we got green, we got like a yellow, and then we got like a little tiny touch like red right at the top of this jig head. I'll zoom into it. I'll have a look at it. Thanks for the likes, guys. 9 people here, 9 likes. Hope everybody's doing well. For sure. I'm gonna zoom into the jig. You guys cool with that? And then I think this one I'll go with maybe that instead of like the white. We could go 2 colors. We could go white in this, but I think this jig I'm not gonna tie the last feather around. We'll look at it once we get to that. If anything, maybe we'll just tie some frill around the head of it. So it's gonna be just like a bug. We're not gonna do that. I gotta make some of those because I gave some away to some friends this last week or so. This last week, and so I want to make some of those again, obviously. But this one here, I thought, you know what, we're gonna make a bug and not do the last tie on it. Been pretty chilly out there, which has built a lot of good ice, that's for sure. And I think tonight they're saying is our record night for cold. I think that's what I thought I heard. But that means ice is, I know I only have Sundays available, and technically after work during the week if I really wanted to do that, but Sundays, but the ice will be there all of February. That's what I'm guessing. That's my prediction. So it's good thick ice, apparently, thickening up nicely. So, I mean, I only looked at the winds for Sunday, and that's really light winds. It's just cold. I mean, that's getting some good ice. We're gonna zoom into this jig. Yeah, hopefully I can stay on live, guys. But my boy there, we'll see what happens here. So yeah, why is that fuzzy? It looks like we got like total fuzz going on there. I guess it doesn't look as bad on the laptop. That's weird. Let's give this a white maybe. Make us any better or what? And if anybody's, I got my Old Cut boat livery shirt on. Their charge of parking to fish out of the Old Cut, you can walk out. There's two different prices. They're online. They're on Facebook. You can pay to park there at the Old Cut livery if you wanted to walk out of the Old Cut from Long Point. If anybody in Ontario, local to here, that's a good fishing spot. And they had a posting out saying they were open for parking. I forget what it is. Forget what the pricing is, even though I just looked at it recently. And then, of course, on the other side of the harbor there, or the inner bay there, there's Collins Harbor, and they have a shuttle where you can actually, you pay for your parking or whatever, you pay for entry into the resort, whatever it is, and then they have a shuttle. Like anytime I've gone there, I took the shuttle back once, or did I take it out there once? Forget it. Maybe I came back in the shuttle once. Because you go out there, everybody's going out there at the same time. Crack of dawn, still dark. They open real early. And by the time you wait in line for the shuttle, this is what I found. If the timing was right, I'd hop on the shuttle. Again, I did go on it once. And they sell minnows right there by the ice. That's one spot. Another spot there. But okay, this is kind of looking weird. That's alright. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever thought of fishing Long Point, David. It's nice country drive. You don't have to go north. You're not going north, right? It's keeps you country-ish. Nowhere near Toronto. Fishing can be good. You never know what you catch. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked at tons of the posts from there, but what I have seen somewhat recently, someone got on some jumbos, but I think right at the start, and we're catching tons. I mean, I haven't looked today though, so on the bite or whatever. What the heck am I doing here? It's not going as planned so far. But that's where I'd like to fish on Sunday. Is that inner bay. The winter's going by. I haven't been out fishing once. I mean, because it was cold and then warmed up, and then I have just work arrangements, work responsibilities, and family responsibilities. So all that comes first, and the fishing comes second, obviously. Alright, what are we going to do now? It's not looking so hot at this moment, but we're going to fix things up. Now that's more chartreuse yellow at the top. A bit of red, bit of green. Let's try to mask off that green a bit. And in previous years, me fishing out at that bay, it was, February. That's when the pike was kind of not, though, there they will start swimming around as mates, even at that time of year. And if you catch one good female, odds are you just keep fishing. And usually, so I've done it where I've caught like the mates, like both of them. Want to catch one first and then the next one. Not long after I catch the one usually. Because they start swimming around and they start feeding. Now, I don't know. Depends if you get on any fish at all. You never know, but that's when you'll start getting some big fatty pike bombing around in there pretty good. We just changed that totally. See how adding some other color on there? I like driving south. I'm David. I'm looking forward to Long Point. All right. We're gonna go yellow. This stuff here. It's kind of too yellow, isn't it? I think that's a bit too yellow. Let's go with the other. Oh no, the other one's more yellow. I don't really want to go white. Let's do this. Let's do this. You want me to pass you a towel? You want me to pass you a towel? Pretty messy there. Okay, so couple options. I go multicolor, one strand beside one another, right? Thanks, David. Only 4 people hanging out. That's all right. 5 people in the house now. We're chilling. Figured I gotta tie some jigs. I thought nice to come on and say hello. What's up, Fishing 420. Thanks for coming in, dude. Sorry I missed you there. I get tying this and I'm gonna go, man. Color. It's experimenting, right? One's thicker than the other. That's not going to work. What I'm trying to do is not going to work. Let's do this. It's all experiments, right? Whoops. No professional at this. You'll never. I have fun doing it. Only been playing around with this for a couple years and only in the winter times. All personal use. I mean, I give them away technically too. This 2 wraps. Let's just cover the darn thing. This one's not turning out to be anything too special, but it look alright in the water. It's kind of bright. It'll look different once it gets wet. I'm not done yet, but get a brush and I could frill that stuff right up. Like, I mean, it's fairly, some of this stuff is versatile, right? You can comb at that and it'll get it all stringy, just that, like this stuff here, right? What's up, Kate? Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, big time. A lot more snow this year and a lot more winter. Like, this was a pretty good cold stretch. Wish I've gotten out fishing a little more since we've had it, because technically, but work and all that, family first. I want to get brighter than that. I think we Yeah, you as well. Yeah, it's been super cold actually. But we're kind of used to it, right? By now. Uh-oh. What's going on there? Yeah, yeah. I stuck around. It was cutting out. I think your signal. I wanted to hang out longer, and then it looped, and I hung out for a bit. But yeah, no worries. Oh, really? Well, I'm happy to support and come by and see you live there. Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. All right. Go. Now, whether this was a good idea or not, what I'm doing here, but let's see here. I don't know, guys. We don't have to keep it on there. Like, I can undo it. I mean, it's just around the head having that. It kind of makes it look weird, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Now, hang on. Let's undo some of this thread. Back the way we came. We'll keep coming, we'll keep coming. Keep coming. Let's try that. Yeah, I was hoping to see something cool there, Michigan, if you're still in there. Wasn't sure. I saw you out, and I saw you had mentioned you forgot your piece. I was like, oh, okay, he's checking traps or something. Maybe there's something alive in this trap. You know, I hope that went all right. I was curious to know what you're up to. Now let's see what a little red frill. We don't have to go with much. Let's see how it kind of presents itself here. All right, that's all we're gonna do right there. Oh dear, let me keep on the inside here. There we go. There we go. Oops. There's trouble. You want to keep that back there. Keep all that air back. It's a fun hobby. It's something to do, right? It's definitely. And I'm hoping. They say I've not even. Oops. Oops. That's okay. We can fix that. I snipped that a little incorrectly. It didn't turn out again. My bad, my bad. I'm not trying to waste our time here, but these feathers aren't the greatest. These ones here, actually. I've had better feathers. I'm not taking it all off. I was just checking it out to see like what one wrap would look like. This feather's a bit messy, honestly. Let's see if I can get this to come around once more. Much better. You see that though? I tried, what was it, 2 different colors before this. That kind of just looks right together. It's a bit of a mothball of green, I get it, but there is a red feather that we started with, then a darker green feather, then darker, darker green, lighter feather, like for the kind of the fluffy stuff here, and then so when it gets wet it could look different. Well, let's just tie this up. Gotta trim off any of that, I will, yeah. "20 inches? We got a lot of snow, I guess. We got 20 inches. I guess. It's kind of nice to see at the same time. This whole cold, it's kind of been nice to see at the end of the day. We're not bad. We're not bad, but it's accumulated up, I guess. Guess it depends. Not everywhere has gotten the same amount, depending on like elevation or valley, or it seems to be different amounts depending on where you go. In the area, like even just from where I live to say where I work, there's a difference in the amount of snow. Just really just different elevation, kind of, I guess. I don't know, just like the rain we got through the last year, you know, not everywhere it rained, and then some places got more than others. Sporadic. Wind direction, Lake Ontario still being open, obviously. Yeah, just been lucky. What's going on there, ATC? Appreciate you coming in. You had a good day today, and etc. Thanks for coming in again. There we go. Just knot this up and we're done. Puts a bunch of glue on it, add cement. Whoops. This thing, when you mess around with these, I like how we just frilled the end of that though. It's just, yeah. What's up, Whitney? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Baby. Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, enjoying my Friday. Off work, you know, for the weekend. Gave some jigs away. So I gotta build some back up. I gotta make some identically like I already had. Two. So I'm just hanging out. There we go. That's a real good knot. There's a bunch of knots down in there though, but we had cement that up though, and I've had cement soaks into all the knots and a real good knot there. Oops. There we go. Nice little jig. Weird looking, but I'm happy with it. Ah, where's that head cement? It's like I got some kind of retro filter on. I don't get why it's cloudy like that. I don't know if that's signal. My signal's good. We should have a clearer picture. I don't get it. Let's try this. That fixes up? Not really. It made it worse, if anything. It's so weird. That is so weird. I don't know why we don't got a good clear picture, guys. I don't know how it looks on your end, but alright, done deal. I'll give us a close-up of it. I did put 2 different spots of flash boo back here. I know it just looks like kind of a fluffy, we actually have a red tip, like a blood trail coming out, because there is a little tip of red on the top of the jig head. I'll show you guys that. And then we kind of went, there is a white glow yarn, like a white glow whatever. I guess I can't call it Chanel, really. It's a yarn. And then the glow bug stuff. Where's the rest of that here? This one, this piece. My couch eats things. So I got to make a few more spinners. I ended up finding my looping pliers. But yeah, well, there we go. All right, sweet. Yeah, yeah. You know what? There's actually a big. It's I don't know if it's a problem or not, but I guess up in Lake Nipissing, that area, all the tackle shops and everything, that's what they've all been having to fish with is the real, apparently real tiny. Um, they don't fish with emeralds. They fish with what are they called again? Here, it'll come to me. Um, it's their man. It's the same ones you fish in the zone where my family's at. What are they called again? Anyways, apparently they've been really small. No one's been able to get the larger ones for whatever reason. That's what I seen. I seen some posts of that. David, I don't know. Are you there, brother? You've probably seen that you've known they've had to fish with smaller minnows. So yeah, sometimes, especially in that case, we only get a real small minnow on there. Definitely throw a small minnow or a minnow head. You know what? Honestly, put a little bit of scent on it, or just drop it down there. They might just bite it. Maggot on there. Tip it with a maggot. But yeah, it should work. Oh, okay, ATC. Oh, okay. Right. All right. Appreciate you coming in there, Mary. Good to see you there. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, my lady brought me in a coffee here. That's right. Annie Finn, how you doing, bro? Thanks for coming in, dude. Just finished up this little fluffy creation. We're gonna let the head cement dry on there just another second, and then we'll do a close-up on it. I got an aquarium here. We and an ice rod. Technically, we could do. I don't want to do a test on it yet. I like to let the glue on them like dry for a whole day plus and stuff like that before I drop them in my aquarium. We could have a look at it. I don't know because they look different once they hit the water, right? With washed potatoes. Guys, hit the like if you don't mind, and if you haven't already. Alright, actually, let's leave. Let's do a close-up on this. Alright, so the jig head, I said, had that little bit of red chartreuse, and we're a bit thick on our, it's a small jig. I like to get a little neater, and I mean, that's neat and all, but just a lighter, tighter, where I can bury the thread there more up so we don't see that as much. But the back of it, we got two colors of green. That flash poo really isn't showing up in there, and we did put flash poo in there. Yeah, it's not showing up. Let's give it the glow in the dark test. The jig head's not glow in the dark, I know that for sure. But let's see if we get any glow from the body. I don't think we will. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, nada. I mean, the body just a little bit. If I didn't bury the white, we would have seen the white glow a bit, but that's how the fish is going to see it. Just like that. It'll look different in the water. I don't know, I like it. It's kind of custom unique, right? Right on, Michigan, bro. Appreciate that. Okay. Next, let's do another one here. Going orange. Well, some people will head cement it before they start tying to it. Okay, so we got orange. Orange and yellow. I don't win any channel members. I've never won one. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's on and stuff, but then, I don't know if you remember what I mentioned there. If you Google that up, you'll see what I mean. And the only way I can change things is if I restart my channel. Weird, eh? I always couldn't figure out why I've never received a free membership. I'm in constant effort of searching how to make sure that was on, which I'd done that before. And then finally, I searched and searched and I realized why. Which is so silly. I don't know if you ended up searching that up, UTC, but what's up, Karen? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Pardon me. Slid in there and I missed you. I was looking through my feathers and stuff to try to figure out the way we're going with this one. My son's freaking out there a bit. He had a bit of a tough day. Oh, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Oh yeah, might have to go for a minute, guys, or we'll see here. Bud, what's going on, dude? He just run down here past here. Let's see if he'll. Bud. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. My son has special needs. I don't know if you knew that or not, but oh, that's cool. Yeah, they're the darndest, eh? I did twice. I have younger ones, or older ones and younger ones, I guess. But they're all amazing, individually awesome. Oh, nice, Karen. Yeah, I've never tried one of those. I'm not a fan of sweets, is my at all. Like, I know seems like a lot of them, from what I've seen there, thanks to ATC, me watching his stuff there, a lot of it seems like there's a lot of sweets involved, which I get it. I mean, I totally get it. I mean, for something like that, there's no problem eating some sweets. And pick one, yeah. Yeah, I was over at the menu. Then I was just gonna ask you, which one does the least sweets? Like, on the side for like, or is it just, But that's super cool. Yeah, I'll look at the menu again. I did look at it, and I was going to ask you a couple of questions on. I mean, I've seen your uploads on them too, right? I've been tuning into them. But yeah, cooked chicken chunks, and that's the one you suggested already, the cooked chicken chunks. Love the chili. Yeah, well, you could decide for me if you want. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, both sound cool. I looked at the menu. That's super cool, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, for sure. But I get the point of why it would be in there, and um, for sure. I mean, yeah. All right, so we got some. Believe it or not, what did I put? Two little tips of the orange feather, but then covered it in that flash boo. This one, I think we're gonna try to just leave it a white grub jig with and not do no fancy frilly. Even though I gotta make some of those because I gave away a lot of the ones I have, but we won't even. We'll try not to even put the little frizzy on this one, like just a plain. Won't be plain, but the body just white. See what we can do there, but we gotta add some more feathery fluff to it. We want to make sure we go with the right color of fluffy stuff, right? And I know we're this is keeping it orange and white more or less. Orange and white. Let's see here. Yeah, my son is nonverbal. Still in a diaper. I'd love to get him to be using the potty or toilet at some point in time. But that's just constant work. We're working on that constantly. That's a whole nother thing. He's awesome. He's an amazing little dude. And it's always, you know, he's a good boy. Hope you guys don't mind that. I know you probably hear him in the background a bit there. Oh, he's a good boy. All right. So I'm not happy with this. What we got going on here at all, really. With this tie-in. All right. Hey, are we getting snow, Karen? I think we're snow free until maybe Sunday. We're gonna get some. I think we don't have. Pull this stuff out of there, or do we just try to hide it down in there with? But we have snow on the ground. Lots of cold. Lots of good amount of snow, if you ask me. In my opinion. Got some good snow piles. I mean, our plow operators done a good job. I didn't lose. We had some good snow. Last Sunday was a big time snowstorm. All schools were closed. My work wasn't closed. I made her to work every day throughout the snow events. Good old truck gets me there, which is awesome. And we've had some snow. We've had some, and like a little skim every night, and it's been bitter cold. We've had it's been good and cold. But yeah, there's a good amount of snow out there. How about you, Karen? Did I see you mentioned? I saw one of your posts, or was it at another stream? One of the two that you mentioned. You had the cold. You didn't have the snow though, or did you have some ice? I saw your post, Karen. I think it was your post. You hadn't seen snow yet, but it was icy and cold. Cold and ice, yeah. I'm not sure if I hit the like and did I comment or. Anyways, so but that's super cool. Did you get any snow? I guess you would have posted if you did. I didn't see that, but I miss posting uploads because I sometimes get a lot of notifications through the day and I don't touch my phone. I'm at work pretty much, unless it's a quick on break or something. So I miss a lot of stuff, honestly, which I feel bad about. That's kind of looking a bit whack here now. When in doubt, get out some bucktail, man. We can probably fix it with some sort of bucktail. Orange, orange, orange. You don't want any yellow on this thing, right? I mean, I should have a chunk of orange bucktail here. I thought I had some left. Actually, you know what we do? Why don't we put a little bit of white bucktail on it? Just a tiny bit. See if I can fix this thing with bucktail. Thing is looking very, very weird. Not a professional tire. I'm never going to claim to be. I enjoy having fun with this. It's like artwork or whatever, right? But it's nice that it's like, you know, you don't have to be the best at things. You know, you don't have to be, you know, the coolest. Or that's my opinion and motto. You know, is do you and have a good time doing it. Now we're getting somewhere, and now I think so. It looks actually a fairly natural. I know the orange is quite bright. It's looking like kind of, and then we're gonna go white body on this jig. So hopefully it'll catch fish. You did you? And the heater on today? Yeah. I just missed the odd thing, Karen, and then sometimes I'll see it later or late, so I just thought I'd check in case you guys got snow today or something and I missed the post years. Just in case. Yeah. Well, you got some last year. Hey, you never know. Looks like it's gonna stay cold up here for looks like it's gonna be staying cold up here for first couple weeks of February for sure. Like still building ice cold, so we'll see. You might see snow yet this year. Yeah, my son must have had a really bad day. He's upset big time. Okay, I heard something about he just has to be patient. You know what I think? It's 8:11, eh? Watch this. Hang on 1 second, guys. Here, bud. No, it's fine. Here. You know what? Here.
He gets frustrated.
Yeah, he'd probably like to have a big, huge bubble bath full of bubbles. Alrighty. Pardon me, guys. Oh, okay. Yeah. What's going on there, Garden? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here, bud. There you go. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah. Okay, hey, okay. All good. Pardon me, guys. Cheers. I was trying to get the little dude to come in to say hello, but he just wanted to grab the rock and then grab the phone. Piece of quartz here. How you been doing, Garden? Keeping all right. I haven't been super active on YouTube. As you guys all, I'm sure know, I've been trying to get to people's posts and stuff. Still, you know, I'm missing some, but all right, let's go here. Just trying to get it to be same kind of diameter through the whole body there. I think we're pretty good there. I know it's nothing special, but this one should glow in the dark. I know not everybody's fond on big time stuff that glows in the dark, or everybody has a different opinion on glow in the dark. I find, from what I've, talking to different people about glow in the dark lures and glow in the dark stuff, okay, it's nice and tight there. And it looks like we're gonna end up being able to knot in right behind all this. Like I mentioned that last jig, I thought the collar, it's not too much, it's still nice and neat, but it has a bit much thread collar, if you ask me. This one looks like we'll end up with almost no thread collar. We'll see though. Yeah, and that last one was a smaller jig than this one, so smaller than jig. The faster that line seems to build up, right? And what I like is, yeah, nice knot right there, just like that. I'll give it another one. What's up, Kelly? Thanks for coming in. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Thanks for coming in again. Hope you're having a good evening in beautiful BC. Another awesome knot right in behind that. That's it. Nothing fancy. Boom. Jig done. Nothing fancy. Let's glue her up. Very basic jig. Alan, there you are. I appreciate you coming in. Good to see you, Alan. Hope you're doing all right. We tied one other one while I've been live. It was this one of the fluffier ones. I gave some jigs away, so I kind of got to tie some more. And we'll do the glow-in-the-dark test on this one. Pretty sure it should glow pretty good. All right. Okay, let me throw it back in there. Hopefully it's holding that juice. 1 second here. She's glowing. Whatever. Whatever, right? The last one doesn't glow at all. So, and then close up finish of the jig. A bit too much. I shouldn't have put those couple. I can cut them off. Like, you can cut anything off you're not happy with, but these last couple glowies, I don't know. I could have done a better job with that, but whatever. I think looks fairly natural though. Like in daylight, you throw it down off a dock, it's whatever, right? No jig's the same. You love the orange? Thanks, Karen. You feel like dirt, Alan? Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Oh, okay. All right. You want me to get off of here?
All right.
And give you more of a hand? There, I pulled some of that. The last couple glow in the darks off of there. Oh yeah, that way. Look, thankfully, I know my kids have had a couple of snow days. I mean, it was nice they announced the last Monday's snow day for the kids. I'm glad we got notification of it on the Sunday night. I think that helped the parents out a lot more. But I haven't had to have a snow day from work, so that's super awesome. I've made it to work every day, all of January, no missed time. It's good. Anyways, whatever. It's a jig.